Well, this is just a quick vid to show how I installed a DAB radio aerial to a Volkswagen Caddy Mk4. Got the Caddy Mk4 Life, that's what I've got. So the factory aerial, the FM aerial, and the DAB aerial is absolutely atrocious for a German car manufacturer. Why they've put such a poor aerial system on the head units for the. I mean, this is virtually top of a range unit, this, and reception is so poor. Just breaks, goes, comes back, goes, and I've had a year of it, and I thought, right, no, I've had enough. The Volkswagen warranty won't touch it, so I thought I'll do something about it myself. I know someone else. I know a few people who've got exactly the same vehicles and have got exactly the same problem. So I thought, well, I'm going to do something about it. So what I did was, you got to manipulate this panel to get this panel off, and it's really difficult to get it off without damaging it. You've got to take your time. You've got to start from the corners and work your way up to the top, because that top of the trim on this plastic panel goes underneath the aluminium trim on the Caddy Mk4 Life. You don't want to damage that, so work from the bottom and then work to the top, and it'll eventually come off, but it took me well over an hour to do that without damaging any plastics. And how I did that, I used clay modelling tools, which I've got here. These are my daughter's, and I was just like to say, these are quite nice tools for manipulating the plastic, and you can use other different types of tools as well. But I managed to get this panel off, and it popped off. Obviously it took a while to do. On this system you've got these little clips here. You got to loosen these clips off, which are like a greeny yellow colour. There's two in the top, two there, and two, I think there are other clips on the bottom as well. Are there, and you got the various other clips. You've got two on the bottom there as well, actually. So yeah, there is another two, sorry, on the bottom here as well. These greenish recessed behind there, so you got to just manipulate them, and it's really awkward to get off. It's really, really tight fitting. And once you get that off, you get access to the security screw type sort of things, which are the like hexes, steadies. It's just a standard screw, 4 of them, and then that gives you access rather to the head unit, which pulls out like that. Connector is an SMB female connector on the end of the aerial. And the connector housing that goes in the back of the Volkswagen units is a FACRA connector, and the only difference is the plastic housing around the Volkswagen aerial connector, where it pushes in. It's more of a permanent locking fit, where the one I've got just pushes in. There's nothing to sort of really stop it coming out. The FACRA system is a locking mechanism that goes in the back. So anyway, I pushed in my connection nice and tight and snug, and it works fine. And then all you got to do is reassemble the dashboard. As long as you push that connection in there nice and tight like that, I shouldn't have any problems. All I did then is ran the cable through the back of the centre console. This is only sort of temporary at the moment, but I've just brought the cable through the fuse box area, through there. I probably will leave it like that actually, it's no big deal. Yeah, so then the cable, obviously it comes round the bottom here, up the side, in behind there. You can see where I've ran it in and out along there, and then the cable just simply runs inside the rubber seal here. It fits in quite nice and snug, doesn't snag or anything, and then it just runs around there and along the roof lining in along the next window seal, which is along there. And then obviously along the roof lining to the aerial, inside the roof lining, just tucks on along there, and then the glass mount goes there, and that's the external mount, which you've got to wipe, get it nice and clean before you fix that, and have it pretty nice and warm weather if you can. And then there's the aerial. It works perfect with that. So that's my sort of remedy around the dodgy reception. Put a trim back, make sure everything's working perfect, give your car a good run, make sure you've got no break up on the signal, because that is awkward to get back off again. That's it, job done.